Let's take a look at the manor. And you can see it off in the distance. That's the largest house I've made so far. And it was based off the blueprint for the cozy cabin. Why is there a zombie wandering around? Okay, good, he's catching on fire. That was freaking me out a little bit. Alright. Let's head over to the manor. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. Well, this is the grounds. This is the front yard. And as you can see, it overlooks a small lake. And this is one of the reasons why I like this. That structure was naturally occurring in the seed. I was going to put like a skull face in it or something, but I ended up just plopping this chunk into Pangaea. But the when we see the cozy cabin later, just to put it in perspective, the cozy cabin was actually off in this direction, and the Valley of the Titans was way off past this rock formation here, a good distance. Before we look at the house, let's take a look at the front. This is my little dock. I made a little pier for boats. And if you look, I think I put some... Yeah, there's a little navigation buoy. Oh, and you can close the door from the outside or the inside. Alright, well, here are the grounds. Let's take a look inside the house. This is the main entranceway. And what mansion isn't complete without artwork? Let's start with the first floor. This is the... it's like a living room slash entertainment room. Here you can entertain guests with 3-note block over here. And some of the art, the shadows are wrong on some of the art. That happened when I converted this map from 1.7 to 1.8. Here's the library. Just a ton of books. Alright, and this is kind of the servants' passageway, I guess you could call it, or a staff passageway. So this goes to the back door. And this goes down into the basement. We'll come back to that in a moment. This is the kitchen. The kitchen is packed with all manner of food. And supplies to make it. It's a very well-stocked kitchen. And this is the dining room. A bit small, but when I start new Pangaea, I have plans to make an even bigger mansion than this. Now, let's go... Let me close these doors. I don't want any baddies coming in. Let's go over here and take a look at the basement. Whoa! Whoa, how do you get in here? Hold on. There we go. How do you get in here? There's nowhere for him to spawn. Alright, well, this is one place where he could have spawned. This is my mushroom farm. As you can tell, I didn't do a good job making it monster-proof. But at the time, I didn't care because I figured I could just harvest resources from the monsters. Hey, little guys. And over here, these are 2 unused rooms. Oh. This is actually where I was playing with MC Edit, and I was putting in some of the pre-made chests. Huh. Wonder why those are still here. Anyway, this is my crafting and storage room. Again, this is for storing various components. The crafting process. Here's the actual storage room. Dirt, cobblestone, wood. I never had enough wood on hand. redstone, decorations. Actually, I remember right after they released the shears, I started decorating with tree leaves. Alright, let's head up to the second floor. And this mansion is both cozy and spacious. I was pretty pleased. Oh, here's a back view of the farms. And we'll take a look at that in the daytime. Let's start with the guest bedrooms. There are 2 guest bedrooms on this wing. And they're just very small, basic. They're not much bigger than the office building rooms. Except, you know, you obviously have a little more space. I call this the creeper room because I got a picture of a creeper. And there's a second room just like it. Same deal. You've got, you know, storage, crafting, corner window. And the master bedroom's over here. This is like my own personal drawing room. You just store different things in here. Here's the actual master bedroom. I never got around to finishing decorating. Now, there was a problem where if you slept in a bed, there was a high probability you'd get attacked. Regardless of how much light I put up, monsters would always attack if you slept in this room. So let's see if I can sleep without getting attacked. Oh, okay, good. Problem solved. And up here's the attic. The attic, for the longest time, was the safest place to sleep. I've got 2 beds up here. I never finished the attic. I was going to put in some walls and some storage, but, you know, it's a functional space right now. It's fine the way it is. Alright, let's take a look at the grounds. Now, while I was constructing this, I had a little base over here. Here it is. It's right here. Nice little cave. This is my my original sleep space while I worked on the manor. If you go down here, there's actually an underground tree farm and a few other things down here, but I mean, it's nothing you haven't seen before. That was one of my first attempts at making an underground tree farm. There's a ton of mushrooms down there if you're interested. I believe there were a lot of brown mushrooms down there, and so to compensate for that, I grew spotted mushrooms inside the manor house. And I lit up the grounds so monsters wouldn't spawn in close. Oh, and this also has a wraparound porch. And you'll recognize the design from the cabin, the cozy cabin, and it's also the same design I used for the settlement building. I like it. I think it looks really neat. Alright, let's see. First stop's the kennel. This is my kennel. I have 2? Just 2 wolves? I thought I had more wolves than that. Nope, just 2 wolves. For a while I had like 4. I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, that's my little kennel. Over here I've got a little shed, an open shed, where I keep seeds. And this is my sugarcane farm. Right around when I finished this, pistons were introduced, and I wanted to make a semi-automated farm, but I didn't feel like converting it, so I just left it the way it was. Plus, sugarcane's just so plentiful, I just didn't see the point in making a semi-automated farm right away. Oh, this is my tree farm. And this is my wheat farm. I laid it out into 4 plots. Each plot has a bucket of water in the middle that hydrates all of these, so you get the maximum squares of hydration. But it produced way too much wheat than I needed, so I just left it here. And that was without using bone meal. Okay, and here's my rear dock. Was it this way? It might have been back this way was the way to Titan Valley. No, it was the other way. Never mind. This led to another part of that map. Let's see. Oh, there are lava markers right there, and there's one up there beyond the tree line. And they're just markers. I put them at the highest point so you could easily identify this place from the hilltops. And that's really about it. There's not much else to show you. I'll show you the outside of the manor home. But yeah, it's my first attempt at a large house. I think it turned out pretty well. If you look back at my earlier work, it's just, you can really see the progress. Now I'm gonna get back on this rail system, and we're gonna head to the final stop. Hope you enjoyed it.